Hello, Gossiper Sharona here. So, I did read about a week ago or a week and a half ago after Malcolm Jamal Warner died. And I said that someone was there saying that, this is weird. They don't think he drowned, or if he did, it was not any, accident, or what they call it, like freak accident. They're like, no, something is behind it. And like I said, back then, I didn't hear much people speaking on that this could have been something other than a freak accident. So now, Malcolm's co-star, Eddie Griffin, they both starred in the comedy Malcolm in the Middle. He's coming out saying he has doubts about Malcolm Jamal Warner's death. So we're going to read the story. It's from Complex, and we'll hear what he has to say. And it says Eddie Griffin casts doubt on Malcolm Jamal Warner drowning death. Comedian Eddie Griffin, who starred alongside Malcolm Jamal Warner in the TV series Malcolm and Eddie, is sparking controversy with his latest comments about the former Cosby Show star tragic death. Griffin's remark, shared on X by Art of Dialogue, quickly went viral. In the video, Griffin says, "I don't believe that man drowned. I don't. It's too suspicious. There were too many different stories." Now, when he's saying too many different stories, I remember they said that it was just Malcolm. Then they said it was Malcolm and his daughter that were rescued. And then all of a sudden it was like, no, the daughter was on the beach. It was only Malcolm. So let's continue. The comedian continued. He and his daughter were out there swimming early in the morning. How come the mama wasn't there? That's number one. Number two, just so happened to be a doctor on the beach. Now, a lot of people might say, come on, it's a daughter-father bonding moment. The mom, she didn't have to be there, which is true. She didn't have to be there. And now he's saying a doctor was on the beach. How comes? And again, it's a beach. You have various people on there, so who knows? So those two excuses from Eddie, it's not really drawing suspicion there, if you get what I'm saying. Again, the dad can go with his daughter by themselves. And the doctor, it's a beach. A lot of people are on there. So someone might be, there having vacation who just so happened to be a doctor. He ended his segment of his stand-up alleging, "They tried to kill me a bunch of times. Wow. And you can't go anywhere until God says it's your time for you to go." Griffin didn't clarify his claims of who they were. Wow. Upon learning of Warner's death, Griffin took to his Instagram stories to share the following message. He posted a photo of the actor with the words, "R.I.P. King and my big little brother." Griffin later shared a statement with Variety about his former co-star's death. He told the outlet, "My heart is heavy today. What the world lost is a father, a son, a poet, a musician, an actor, a teacher, a writer, a director, a friend, a warrior that I had the pleasure of going to war with against the Hollywood machine and sometimes with each other because that's what brothers do. But the love was and is always there." The comedian concluded, "You've taught me so much and I thank you." Wow. In September 2024, Griffin set off a firestorm with his remarks directed at Sean Diddy Combs' incarceration. The comedian claimed that Diddy was a dead man walking after posting on his YouTube channel about his prediction for the music mogul. "I'll be surprised if he lives past the end of September," claimed Griffin on his NNN show. He's a dead man walking. Now, what is he saying? A lot of people, it would be like, you can't compare like with the Jeffrey Epstein thing. He goes into prison, he commits suicide. Oh, the S word, sorry. But some are saying, no, he was taken out because he knew too much. So the same could be said for Puffy. Like, he knows too much. He knows where the bones are buried, so we have to take him out. So far Puffy has been in there coming up on a year, right? Shortly, like 3 months or so away from a year, and he's still good. And like I said with Malcolm Jamal Warner, he said something here that resonated with what I said a couple weeks ago, when he said that they were working on something that the industry basically was deeming. They tried to get at him, and I reported that someone said Malcolm was working on exposing the industry, and maybe that's what took him out. And to hear Eddie saying they wanted him out and they were working together basically to tell about that, suspicious. Gossipers, what are your thoughts?